calculate the monthly payment if you take a loan of 2 lakh rupees with 5% of interest and for 60 months, means 5 number of years. So here, first of all, we need to type the principal amount, means the loan amount or present value in an Excel sheet. So let's start it. Principal amount, then after interest, then after number of months, next one is number of months, next one monthly payment. Okay, now principal amount are 2 lakh rupees, then after interest of 5%, 5.00%, then after 60 months, and monthly payment will be, we have to find out. Okay, so here click on the insert function button. This one in the formula tab, we are finding an insert function button are here. Okay, left hand side top corner. Now click it over here. Now one of the dialog box will be open up in our screen. See, type a brief description of what you want to do and then click to go. Okay, so here click on the down arrow and select the financial. Here we have to find out a financial. Okay, we are already do it. Then after select the functions of that. Yes, Tanusri, say. What happened? Okay, then after use the scroll bar and click on PMT. Here we have to find out a PMT function, this one, which is based on rate, NPER, PV, FV and type. Okay, so here we have to choose PMT and click the OK button. Okay, now one of the functions will be automatically appeared on our screen. Here we have to insert the number of values over here. So first of all, click on the red box to make it active. Click on the cell B2 where with the interest rate. Okay, we are already clicking on the B2, and then the cell reference for the interest rate appeared in this area of rate of interest. See, B2 n is equal to 0.05. Okay, left hand side we had seen that display the number. Next one is divide the interest rate by the number of period per year. For example, type 12. Okay, so here number of per year. Next one, we have to type 12. Okay, so it will automatically calculate over here. In a B3. Okay, see, and click on the cell with the number of period of the time of month. The cell reference for the number of period appear in this area, which is known as number of period. And next one is PV, which is known as present value. Okay, the total amount that series of future payment is worth now. So here in a click on the PV box to make it active. After that, click in the cell with the principal. Okay, here we have to click on the principal. Then after the cell reference for the principal appeared in this area of PV. Now click on the OK button. The result appeared in the cell. A formula bar shows the formula of the calculation. See, okay, it will be appeared in our screen. So Excel consider the value written by the PMT functions to be debited, and therefore it returns a negative number as the monthly payment. To display the monthly payment as a positive number, begin the functions with the negative sign. So here the number of months will be 16 and the interest will be 5% of 2 lakh principal of amount. So how many monthly payments will be paid to the bank? So monthly payment will be 10,565.64 rupees, right? Here we do not need to specify the value for every function's argument. Some function argument are required to be obtained the result, but other are optional thing. In the PMT function, for example, the rate, NPO and PV argument are required, but the FV and type argument are optional. Next topic will be optimizing a result with goal seek features. It's also wonderful features of MS Excel. Here, Excel gives us to a powerful tool for finding a way to reach your goal. For example, if you need a loan for a new home, okay, if you need a loan for a new home, your goal might be to pay a specific monthly payment. You can use the goal seek features to show how you can reach your goal by adjusting one of the loan terms such as interest rate or loan amount. So here what we have to do, first of all, click the cell that contain the value you want to reach. So first of all, click on the data tab. Here you can see that top toolbar tab, there is a data tab next to the function formula functions. Now here click on what if analysis. Okay, the functions are what if analysis. In last to fourth functions are there. Here see what if analysis, and in that click on goal seek features. Okay, here we have to open goal seek features. Now one of the little bit dialog box will be opened in our screen. Here we have to find out the number of values of the monthly payment. So the type the value you want to reach and click or type the cell address of the cell whose value you want to change to reach your goal. Like example B 2 and then click OK. So here the value will be minus 3000 are here, and the cell will be B2, this one. Okay, just you have to click on that B2 cell. It will be automatically taken by the Excel $B $2, and now click the OK one. Now see the changes. See the changes. The result will be appeared in our Excel sheet. Now click OK to accept the changes. Here, alternatively, here we can click on the cancel and restore the original value if you can. In this example, we have to do principal is kept the same and the 3000 monthly payment can be reached by finding an interest rate of 0.7 percentage. And here in our example, we are getting 0.34 percentage of the interest rate. Then I have to click on the OK button to confirm the functions. Now next example, these functions, this example are known as calculating loan terms. Next one, next example, finding square root. Finding square root of the particular values. Now, using the square root function, here we can find the square root of the particular number. So it will inbuilt function which is available in an Excel sheet. So first of all, click in the cell where you want to appear the result. Type is equal to, here we are writing in a B2 cell is equal to SQRT. See, it automatically appeared in our Excel sheet. The functions will be available in a Excel. Then after, open the bracket, round bracket. It will show that you have to keep the number in this bracket. Okay. So in the formula bar or in the active cell in which you want to result to be appeared, click on the insert function button. Here, click on the formula tab and then click on the insert function button. A square root functions will be automatically appeared in this dialog box, right? See, now type the value for which you want to find the square root, like 16 number. Okay, so here we have to find 16. Square root of this, square root of the 16 number will be 4. Okay, so number is a number which you want to find the square root. So square root which is appeared in the cell, and formula bar displays the formula of the square root. Now click OK to find the value. See, right? So we are getting the answer of the 16 square root. Same thing, you can change it as per your needs, like 25, 34, 66. Okay, as per your needs, you can find out the values of the square root of the particular values. Now, next example of adding a conditional sum. Let's moving on a new example, new topic, adding conditional sum. Adding conditional sum. Now, here in this example, we can use a conditional sum to identify the sum of particular number in the field. For this, we use sum if function, which is already available in an Excel sheet. A sum if takes three arguments, a range of number, the condition begin applied to the number, and the range to which the condition will be applied in this function. So values that meet the condition are added together. Here, let us create a table which containing details of computer hardware and apply the conditional sum on it. So here, create a list of values to sum conditionally. In this example, we will calculate the total price of laptop computers. So click on the cell in which you want to find the result. Click on the insert function button. So first of all, here we have to make this table according to the example. Okay, here are the number of values will be 3 to 18. Okay, so we have to type a minimum 5 number of records. First of all, first one be